Hey Aries, welcome to the tower. We are going to be doing a special today. We're going to be doing singles, taken, and forsaken. This is for those who are on these extreme soul connections. If you feel like you are on a twin flame journey or you are a divine energy, this is for you. This is singles, taken, and forsaken. So we're going to start out with singles Aries. Single divine energy Aries. It's a message for y'all. And then we'll do one for those in relationships already. And then those that are in the runner chaser dynamic, forsaken or forsaken. So Earth Magic. We're going to get you an intuitive oracle card. And 3D, 45D for single Aries. Green Man Synergy. Synchronicities. Memory. See what the 5D has to say about this. Angels, celestial, spirit guides, oversouls. What's going on the 5D for single Aries? What's going on the 4D for singles Aries? On the telepathic connections, the 4D for Aries. 3D, what's going on the 3D? Perspective, the narratives, the gossip, what it appears to be on the 3D for our single divine Aries. All right. I definitely see a balancing of energies here, right? You got the dragon, you've got the siren, you got the 2 of wands here, balancing out passion, spirituality, all these things, and finding a balance within them all right now. I do see there's a lot of energies that you're moving on from. Right? Definitely moving on from gossip, naysayers, connections that have brought you pain and caused you drama. Moving on from that for sure. Hard decisions that had to be made, but you made them to bring the most harmony to your own life. You did this from a higher perspective, right? This is actually how it's seen on the 3D. So even on the 3D, it looks like this was the most logical decision for you to build your team, your wolf pack per se, right? On the 4D, I see that you are in a spot of manifesting, right? You are learning how to really transmute and manage and direct these energies, right? You're gaining a lot of clarity and control on that when it comes to learning in your thought process, though I do see whatever that you were trying to move on from on the 3D, you haven't fully moved on from in your mind, right? You have built a wall around it, and you are trying to blind yourself from those God, noises, right? No, do it this way, do it that way, da 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 da. And I always say with her in this deck, right? So she's got, this is the Two of Swords again. So she's made the decision, and from the 3D, you've already made the decision to cut these energies out, but they're still kind of pecking at you, right? She's blindfolded, but she's still following in between the lines and following her intuition, right? I feel like there's a lot of reason that these two people have got you stuck in this. And you don't want to be stuck in that. That's none of your business and it's not your damn problem, right? I hear you. I hear you. Aries, this is the one thing, right? If you're a cross watcher, Aries don't play this. What? We're selfish and we do not share our favorite toys with others. It's just how it is, point blank. That's how it rolls with Aries, right? If you think you got an Aries that you're going to keep in a third-party situation, this is not going to happen for y'all. We don't play those games. Right? On the 5D, I've got the Knight of Wands here, right? Definitely still following your passions, right? This has been, will be, continue to be a rite of passage for you. Remember, whatever you start, whatever you sow, you reap the benefits of, right? So you should focus on sowing those seeds with education, skills, and developing things to better yourself, right? If you're going to plant any seeds or sow any seeds, those are the ones that you should be sowing, right? Your entrapments are all your own personal entrapments. You could easily wiggle out of them ropes, take them blindfolds off, and walk through out of the Circle of Swords. I do feel like sometimes that you do need to stand in the Circle of Swords for protection for a while, kind of like on the 4D that you had the blindfold on even though you're aware that those energies are around. I feel like you're staying in the Circle of Swords as almost as a defense mechanism, right? Until you can make more clear judgments about what's going on. What I also like to say with the Judgment card is it's like focus on those in your life that you can give positive feedback to, right? Those that you can give positive praise to. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to be casting judgments, right, you might as well be positive, right? Do it to the light side. Focus on those people who bring good into your life and they will send you praise back. All right, we got the synergy, right? This is all grand design. This is all grand design and grand timing working out for you right now. If you're single and on your own, this is a blessing, right? This is a blessing for you to learn and to be able to see things without distraction, to be able to see the synchronicities, to be able to remember memories without being distracted. I have a feeling that's a big message that I'm getting for you, single Aries, is that you are single right now and being removed from situations that you don't need to be in. So that you can see the messages trying to come in for you. All right, so now we got Taken, Aries in a relationship. Let's just see what message that we got for you. This is for our divine Aries in unions. Because those of us that are on these soul journeys know that even if you are in a union, does not mean it is easy. So let's see what's going on for our in union Aries. What energies do we got? The bubble love phase is called a phase because it's nothing that you can hit it, but you can't maintain it. That's not meant to be maintained all the time. If it was maintained all the time, it would dull your senses, right? So let's see what messages we got for Aries dealing with their unions right now. What can they? Come on. Helps make the cards a little slippery. Come on. Cards for Aries in union. All right, so we got two here. We got dawn, new beginning, and we got promise, right? Now, I'm just going to go, I want to get the rest of the spread for it before I get into this, but does that new promise card, usually when it's a single person, I'll say, you know, don't forget about the promises you made to yourself. But for this relationship spread here, I would say definitely remember the promises that you guys made to each other in the beginning, right? We got mystery and rooted. All right, let's see what the 5D has to say about this. Oversoul, Celestials, Angels. 5D, what's going on the 5D with Aries in relationships? What's going on with our taken Aries? What's going on with your telepathic connections, Aries? What's going on the 4D? What's going on a 3D for our taken Aries? What's the narrative being pushed on the 3D? What's going on the 3D? Alrighty, Aries. We got going on. You guys can't see my rolls, can you? I'm trying to. Don't look at me. Never mind the man behind the curtain. Alright, I'm sorry. Let me get back to this. We got alright, taking Aries. I don't know if 77 means something to you. You get 2 7s here, right? We definitely have a wounded inner child here. This is a wounded inner child. This is putting off a player-esque energy. That energy of, I have a lot of options, or this person does have a lot of options, right? I got, this is burdensome, right? This is burdensome. This is burdensome, and this is the end of a cycle, right? This maintaining this energy over this wounded child is becoming burdensome, right? There's a focus here on trying to reattach or rebuild positive webs, positive connections, right? And I definitely see being a little bit of ingenuity on how to move forward, right? How to move forward now. Also, with this 7-7 here, I just got this in my head. I got 7-year itch. That 7-year itch. Have you ever heard that phrase before? Right? Did you get bored, Aries? Just saying, right? 7-year itch is usually when you hit... Yeah, it's an evolutionary. Every 7 years, people evolve, and that's what the 7-year itch is about. What? People feel different. People are either boring, too familiar, faking it. Things have happened. Dynamics have changed, right? A little bit, and we're trying to figure out what exactly is it that changed. What are you, and are you being defensive, right? Because I got the 10 of Swords here at the top on your mind, the first card on the 4D, right? Got the 5 of Swords, unable to let go of things that were said, right? Queen of Pentacles, unable to, not wanting to nurture the connection, right? There's a bit of feeling like you weren't getting your fair share and wanting to hold on, right? Like, I've given more than the other person has, and I don't want to give till it's detrimental to me anymore, right? I see that there's a lot of judgments in your mind. I don't know if this person that you were dealing with was the one with the wounded child and the player-esque energy. I feel like that's caused you to do a lot of self-judgments here, right? Like, in their, and I feel like it was a defensive move on their part, but it just, with this judgment card, it's in this deck, it's the person who's judging you most is you. And Aries, we have a tendency to mirror. So like, if someone has got a wounded child and they're mirroring that player-esque energy, right, then you're judging yourself, you know, going, oh, they're looking at other people, so blah, 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 blah. That must mean there's something wrong with me. And no, that's not what it is at all. You're mirroring their energy. They're putting off that show because they feel like there's something wrong with them. You just can't help but absorb and redo that energy. Be mindful of that. That is Aries. Most Aries, especially divine Aries, I do consider to be, most of us are Heyokas. I mean, that's the point of coming and being the chaotic child of the universe, toddler of the universe, right? Look it up if you've never heard of it before. If you have, then you know what I'm talking about, right? On the 5D, the 5D is telling you to continue to nurture these connections, right? Continue to follow your passions, right? Just be mindful you're not being immature about it, right? Be mindful you're not being immature. Remember, whatever you plant, you know, whatever you sow, you reap the benefits of, but you have to water it, nurture it, maintain it, and continue to have it grow, right? You do have the 4 of Wands here, right? So this is the Happy Home Life Marriage 1111 Doorway card, right? So this is a beautiful connection on a beautiful foundation. There's just some energies here that need to be finished being moved on from, and cycles that need to be finished and closed. There's things that need to be left in the past, truly left in the past. Remember the positive promises that y'all's made to yourselves, right? This is a time of new beginning, right? Just because you guys seem like new people now doesn't mean that you can't still be in love and you can't still do all those wondrous things that you wanted to do in the beginning. You just need to find, maybe the promises have changed. Maybe you don't really want to do it this way anymore, and maybe you do want to change and try to get into a new direction. But these are conversations that definitely need to be had, right? There's definitely some mystery going on here that needs to be talked through, and you guys need to be rooted back into the foundation of what you guys started at. Right? Beautiful, 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 beautiful. All right. Now for our Forsaken Aries. For our Forsaken Aries. I don't think that needs any more definition than that word right there. What messages does the universe have for our Forsaken Aries? Ooh, I get the sense of grounding lightning. Wow. I'm just getting a message of 5D. It's the 5D has to say Celestials, Angels, Spirit Guides for Aries. I'm getting this strong thing of the reason that you've been put into such intense emotions is to teach you how to ground such intense emotions. This has all been a lesson in self-control. What's on the telepathic connections for Aries? What's on the telepathic connections for our Forsaken Aries? 3D, what's on the 3D narrative for Aries? For our Forsaken Aries. What does it look like on the 3D? What's the narrative being pushed? What's going on the 3D? Leather and lace just came on. Stronger than you know. I do feel like you are breaking through major barriers right now, right? There's major barriers being broken. Look at this. She's on the cemetery hugging an angel, right? With that 8 of Pentacles skills, brass knuckles, breaking through some hard barriers here, right? I got the 7 of Pentacles here on the 3D. What you were thrown out to the wolves, you weren't eaten by them, right? You're learning that the 9 of Pentacles comes from within, and you understand that, right? You're balancing out or trying to balance out harsh things that were said to you by this King of Cups energy here, right? This is a mean King of Cups. This is all flesh and bone. There's no heart in this King of Cups here. King of Hearts with no heart, right? Right? This has all been bringing you such major transformations that are going to transform you all the way down. I don't know if 77 is a number for you, right? On the 4D, right? Trying to get over those harsh words, right? 5 of Swords here, right? Just being unable. They keep circling. They keep popping back up. I don't think people even understand how much Aries actually do think. The reason that we seem like we're never thinking is because we're always thinking about something else, right? But anyway, I see this as being unable to let go of this. This is a 10 of Swords, mental prison. This is a 10 of Rods. It is physically burdensome. That probably even puts pressure on joints and things like that. This is a learning to understand that this game ends when you stop playing. You're fighting your own mirror right now, Aries, with this energy. I think that's how you feel about it in your mind. I mean, this is the 40s. So this is all on the 4D telepathic connection, right? This is burdensome. This is battling a mirror. This is never ending. This is self-entrapment. I feel like you do feel like you've trapped yourself within this messed up storyline, right? I do see that you're learning, right? That you're becoming aware that foresight, preparation, and faith is what you need, right? And passion. Preparation, foresight, and passion, and putting them all into one direction to follow your own path, right? I think you want to put down the burden of this path and move on another path here, right? The 5D have to say about it? It is what it is, y'all. It is what it is, okay? It is what it is. But this is a life path chosen to bring you so much strength, so much insight, make you question and remake traditions, right? In this deck, we have the Sword on the bottom here. For me, there's still a truth that needs to be found, or an epiphany that needs to be had, and you are still in a stage of recuperating here. I don't know if 44 is a number for you, but you also had the 4 of Cups here. Be mindful that you are not stuck waiting for some sort of magical confirmation, and you're so busy looking for that you're actually missing a message trying to come in for you, okay? And with this, don't overindulge. You're not going to find that truth overindulging either, because this can also be a card of overindulgence, especially in substances. All right. Like I said, I already gave you the message here. I feel like this is teaching you to learn how to handle these super intense emotions. You couldn't have come here and learned to do anything that you're learning to do if you weren't put in these situations where you were feeling these intense connections. Me personally, I am an Aries, right? And part of my purpose is grounding other people's intense energies. And I feel like this is a lesson that you're learning, is in learning to ground your own intense energies. You are on a path similar to that as well. You are here to learn how to ground super intense energy. That is your superpower. All right. If y'all enjoyed this, please, buttons and bells as always. Blessed be all those who walk these weird and winding paths with me. I love y'all very much. I'm back again as soon as I can, I promise.